is Kristen of the Oosterhout Free Library, and it's November, or some people call it Dino-vember, a month to celebrate the fun of dinosaurs. Now, you dinosaur fans out there might know the name of this dinosaur. Do you recognize it? Here's a hint. Maybe you recognize this guy from Toy Story. That's right, Rex, also known as Tyrannosaurus Rex, or T-Rex for short. Now, T-Rexes were real dinosaurs, and they walked the earth over 68 million years ago. That was a long time ago. So how do we know what they looked like? I wasn't here 68 million years ago. You weren't here 68 million years ago. In fact, no people were here on Earth 68 million years ago. So how do we know? Well, thanks to the hard work of scientists called paleontologists. Paleontologists study fossils or the impressions left behind from dinosaur bones and footprints like you see behind me. That is a dinosaur footprint or fossil. And today, you're going to learn to be a paleontologist and go on your own tasty dig. But first, let's learn a little bit more about dinosaurs with this book from Gail Gibbons.
Dinosaurs by Gail Gibbons, published by Holiday House. Dinosaurs lived long, long ago, even before people lived on the earth. They ruled and roamed the land for millions of years. Some were small. Others were big. And some were huge. Today, there aren't any living dinosaurs. They died about 70 million years ago. And when they died, sand and mud covered their bodies, and millions of years went by and the mud and sand turned into stone. The dinosaur bones became fossils. A fossil is the hardened remains or traces of plant or animal life in rock. About 200 years ago, the first dinosaur fossils were discovered. Paleontologists searched for more fossils. They dug in rocky ground and carefully chipped fossils out of stone. A paleontologist learns about ancient life by studying fossils. By piecing together fossil skeletons, scientists learned what the creatures looked like. Some were huge, and they named these creatures dinosaurs, which means terrible lizards. Paleontologists have also learned how dinosaurs lived by studying their remains. They've discovered that not all dinosaurs were terrible. Some were peaceful. Ankylosaurus was a plant eater. Spikes and plates were all over its body. Its tail was used for protection against meat-eating dinosaurs. Stegosaurus also ate plants and was much bigger. It used a spiked tail to swing at enemies and had big plates running down its back. Some dinosaurs really were terrible. Allosaurus was very big and had a huge mouthful of sharp teeth. Allosaurus even ate big dinosaurs like Apatosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Rex was the scariest of them all. It was the king of the dinosaurs and was the most terrible animal that ever roamed the earth. Tyrannosaurus Rex stood about 20 feet tall and had teeth that were 6 inches long. All dinosaurs, big and small, were terrified of Tyrannosaurus Rex. Dinosaurs lived on Earth for over 140 million years. Paleontologists know that millions of years ago something happened that killed these animals. Scientists believe that a meteor hit the Earth, throwing dust into the air and so that the sun couldn't shine and keep plant life alive. And the planet became too cold for the dinosaurs to live. Paleontologists are always learning more about dinosaurs. They were amazing creatures, large and small. Dinosaur footprints. Millions of years ago, dinosaurs walked the earth. Sometimes they left footprints in soft mud, and the mud hardened. Over millions of years, the mud footprints turned into fossils. Some are small, and some are huge, and they don't all look the same. And there are facts that are learned from footprints. Paleontologists can learn what kind of dinosaur made a footprint. They can learn how big the dinosaur was. And they learn which dinosaurs walked on their hind feet. And if smaller tracks are found inside a herd, or where they see a lot of dinosaur footprints, they know that these dinosaurs protected their young and walked with their baby dinosaurs. The end.
Dinosaurs are pretty cool, and thanks to the paleontologists who search for and study fossils, we can see dinosaurs in museums, just like this dinosaur, Tyrannosaurus Rex, here called Sue the T-Rex. Now, Sue the T-Rex is named after Sue Henriksen, the paleontologist who discovered her in Colorado. And Sue the T-Rex is one of the biggest and most complete Tyrannosaurus Rex dinosaurs that we have. Now, what do paleontologists do? Well, they dig in the dirt to find the fossils, and they dig through rocks and other using special tools like this brush and the chisel. These tools help to carefully get the fossils out of the ground without breaking them. And now you can practice being a paleontologist today, but you don't have to dig in the ground, and you don't even have to leave your house with this tasty activity. All you need is a chocolate chip cookie, not to eat yet, and some toothpicks. So let's get started with this fun activity that you can do at home. So paleontologists might look where they find a lot of dinosaur footprints, and they think that maybe they could find some dinosaur bones or fossils there. So instead of going out in the dirt, you're going to imagine that this cookie is your dig site, and that's what it's called, where paleontologists go to dig looking for fossils. So this is your dig site. Now, paleontologists have to keep good records. So if you look in the description box below, you will see the directions to this activity along with a recording sheet that you could choose to use. So before you start, you're going to take a look at your cookie and you're going to record where you see chocolate chips on it. And those chocolate chips are going to be the fossils that you're going to dig out. So if I see a little chip right here, I'm going to go ahead and color it in on my sheet. So you see right here, I have recorded that, here we go. I have recorded where that chocolate chip is. And then I'm going to do that for all of the other fossils that I see. Let's do that. Once you've recorded the locations of your chocolate chip fossils, you can make some predictions. You can predict how many fossils you think you're going to find. Now you can count the ones that you see, but you can also make some good guesses about how many others you might find in your dig site or your cookie. And then once you've done that, you can go ahead and use your toothpicks to carefully remove the chocolate chip fossils out of your dig site, which is your cookie. So go ahead, remove them, and then you can count later and record your data to see if your prediction was correct or if it was not. Or maybe it was easier than you thought. Maybe it was a little bit harder. Maybe you'll want to repeat this experiment activity with another type of chocolate chip cookie. Maybe you had a soft chocolate chip cookie or a hard chocolate chip cookie. That's up to you. I hope you found that to be a fun activity and delicious. I'm going to include the directions in the description box below for a recipe where you can make your own fossils using coffee ground and flowers. So keep exploring, enjoy, and see you next time. Bye.